Former NFL and University of Arkansas quarterback Ryan Mallett reportedly died in a drowning incident, 35 years old. Arkansas's Deltaplex News reported that Mallett was transported after the incident from a beach near Destin, Florida, to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. Now, look, first of all, horrible situation, horrible story. Ryan Mallett seemed like a good dude, a solid college quarterback, maybe never quite, caught on, obviously, in the NFL. Played for the Patriots, played for the Ravens, might have been someone else too, but, hung in the league and, by all accounts, seemed to be a good guy. So, yeah, obviously, condolences to Ryan Mallett's family because it's a horrible tragedy. I will tell you something very interesting. Mentioned that I was at the beach. I was in Destin, Florida. And through this last week or so that I was in Destin, multiple times they closed the water down and they made everybody get out because there were really strong rip tides and currents and things like that going on. And they were having double red flags, making sure, hey, you could sit on the beach if you wanted to, but you can't go in the water. And so I'm in the water. I don't remember which day it was, so I won't try to claim it, but I think it was Wednesday. Anyway, I'm out there, and lifeguards come by. They're telling everybody to get out of the water. I walk over, ask the guy what's going on. He says, "We just had a drowning up the beach." And I was like, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah." And I guess they had I think 4 drownings in like a 3-day period or something like that. Like, it was bad. Now again, I was out there. I just, wherever, maybe it was just the location of the beach that I was personally at. I wasn't really experiencing that. It was choppy because there were some thunderstorms and stuff at times. So the water was choppy. But I guess it really just depended on where you were. But apparently one of those people was actually Ryan Mallett, who was up the beach from where I was. And so this news is breaking at the time that we are recording this. This just happened. So pretty crazy situation.
That is awful. No, I mean, I don't know. You think he'd be a really good swimmer and everything else, but who knows? Maybe he really wasn't. Yeah. I don't know. But that's just awful, man. 3rd round draft pick of the New England Patriots back in 2011. 35. Golly, man. That's just awful. No, we almost had Peyton Hillis almost died.
That's right.
Man, I don't know, why is the water trying to take these people out? What has happened? We have the which we're going to touch on. We had the Titanic sub exploding and imploding, I guess. I mean, water is out for some revenge here this week for some reason. Goodness gracious, man. We're heading to the beach in a couple of weeks, and man, I don't get far enough out to get brave. Like, I don't have a desire to be like halfway out there. I enjoy getting in the water. I've got little ones. They love being out there, but I don't. I don't need to see what's beyond out there. I know what it is. It's more water. So,
right.
Yeah,
that's it. Man, terrible situation. And the water's no joke. People have a tendency, I think, to just assume that like, it's no big deal. It's the water and I can swim. I'm good or whatever. But dude, if it's the wrong situation, you got a 0% chance of survival against the water. Like, doesn't matter. So again, in closing, obviously condolences to Ryan Mallett's family and friends, because that's just a brutal situation.
That's awful.
And it was a topic of conversation for us in Destin, not about Ryan Mallett, because we didn't know Ryan Mallett was one of the people, but just the number of days that they had the beach closed down and double red flags, the number of times that, that they were telling people that, hey, get out of the water, it's really rough, blah, blah, blah. And then, knowing that multiple people drowned where I was, and then one of those people being Ryan Mallett is pretty crazy. So
that's awful. Jeez.